The doctor immediately recognized the dragon-shaped birthmark on the little girl's neck. It was a distinctive genetic trait from the family of his CEO friend. Realizing she might be his buddy's long-lost daughter, he secretly plucked a strand of her hair to run a DNA test. Meanwhile, the CEO, still single at 30, was being scolded by a group of elders in the ancestral hall. Just then, he got a call from the doctor, informing him that he might have a daughter. When the DNA results came back and matched with the birthmark, everyone was convinced she was part of their bloodline. With billions in assets, the CEO rushed to the hospital to meet his daughter. 6 years earlier, a college girl had been drugged by a jealous classmate during a party and ended up having a one-night encounter with the CEO. A month later, she discovered she was pregnant, and once the scheming classmate found out, she spread the news around campus and pulled strings to get the girl expelled. Left with no choice, the girl worked as a waitress to raise her daughter alone. It wasn't until her child developed a fever 6 years later that the dragon-shaped birthmark appeared, alerting the CEO's family. When the CEO and his security team arrived at the hospital, they narrowly missed the mother and daughter. He immediately ordered all exits sealed, determined to find them. In his rush, he left his elderly grandfather behind, who was then hit by a car driven by none other than the scheming woman. She showed no concern for the injured man and even mocked him, saying he couldn't afford to pay for her damaged car. Just then, the mother and daughter happened to pass by and defended the old man. The woman recognized her former classmate, the one who had drugged her. She told her she'd already reported the incident to the traffic police, leaving the schemer no choice but to flee. As they helped the grandfather to his feet, he looked at the sweet little girl and thought, if only she were my great-granddaughter. 3 days later, the woman went to apply for a job at the CEO's company, only to be met by the same scheming woman, now acting as the interviewer. She tore up the resume on the spot, calling the woman unworthy of working there. Just then, the CEO happened to walk by. Recognizing her as the woman who had saved his grandfather, he apologized on behalf of the company and personally offered her the job allowing her to work while raising her daughter. The scheming woman was left completely stunned.